everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 3 episode 7 of Love Victor. If you want access to the uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Last episode, drama was unfolding. Felix and Pilar broke up because Pilar felt that Felix chose her family over her because he said he wanted to take a break rather than fighting for their relationship. Which I really get both points of view here, but I think because I'm much more like Felix as a person, I'm more on his side because I understand where he came from with how her family has always been so accepting of him. They took him in as one of their own when he was going through such a hard time, and he doesn't want to do anything to jeopardize his relationship with them or even Pilar's relationship with their parents. Like, he doesn't want them to have a strained dynamic because of him. As a pretty weak-willed person myself who doesn't stand up to people very often, I can understand why he decided being separate until they called off was the better idea, and I did agree with him when he said that, but I do get that it would have made Pilar feel doubts over their relationship because he didn't fight for them. Just why did it have to come now? There's 2 episodes left, the parents are finally accepting, things were going great, and then she called it off. I hope Felix can reassure her this episode and they get back on track because 2 episodes left now. We also found out that Lucy is moving away at the end of the semester, meaning that Lake and Lucy will have to have a long distance relationship if they decide to stay together, which is very annoying considering they haven't been together for very long and Lucy's already moving away. It's a bit like, Lucy, why? If I was her, I definitely wouldn't have been embarking on any new relationships if I knew I was moving so soon, because having to leave would be very hard. So we've got problems for them at the moment as well. Veronica gave birth last episode and Mia and Andrew watched it via a Zoom call. And Victor was living in his Simon arc and he was trying to like mentor a boy in the school who was closeted. It didn't go so well. It led to a kiss and a walkout, and I feel like Liam is never to be seen again. And a very surprising turn of events, Nick came back. What? Nick. And him and Victor are going to make a go of things. He has decided to give Victor and serious dating a chance, which I really did not expect. I don't know how I feel about it because I feel like we're getting more of Victor and Nick this season than Victor and Benji. And I really don't think Nick's going to be endgame, so I feel like this is all a bit pointless. But dating is a natural part of life and whatever, but I just wanted more Victor and Benji moments this season. I feel like we've been starved for all the Benji shippers out there.
Would you want to come up? Do I want to? Absolutely. But I don't think we should. I want to take things slow this time.
Whoa, he's really changed.
Well, I'm free basically the whole week, except for the Winter Carnival.
The Winter Carnival! That doesn't sound like good news.
You, my friend, are winning the Bravery Award.
What?
The Bravery Award?
For being so brave and open about you know, being...
Gay?
Getting an award for being gay?
A better and more inclusive team. And we all just really want to celebrate that, okay?
This looks a lot like
can I get back to you
tokenism to me.
There's nothing else to say. I'm not gonna beg you to stay with me.
Are they breaking up?
Goodbye, Stuart.
Everything okay?
Stuart thinks that our relationship journey has run its course.
He actually seemed nice.
Any guy who cannot see how great you are, or uses the phrase relationship journey, total idiot.
I will be fine. I want you to walk that gorgeous girlfriend of yours to school.
Sore topic.
You don't see people winning awards for being a straight athlete?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Literally every other award.
And then
Not
the
for
thing is,
that,
like,
though.
why do I always have to be gay, Victor?
This is a chance for you to stand up in front of our entire school and say you're out and proud, so maybe just take it.
But I
You
feel like
already
I am
did that, though.
out and proud.
The first time tonight in real life, I'm a little nervous. Do you think maybe you and Nick want to come?
Yeah.
Double
yeah.
date.
Shoot him a text.
What? How do you know something's wrong?
We were lovers
Lake. And I know what you're gonna say. Ew, Felix, don't say lovers.
I was internally hating him for that.
Lucy told me that she's graduating early and moving to Portland, which means our relationship has an expiration date.
You still have a few months before Lucy leaves, right? So instead of stressing about the future, why don't you just have a blast with her while you can?
Okay, that's pretty good advice.
Right? Suck it, Mia.
I don't know. They still have to face it at some point.
I wanted Camden, he wanted Noah. Everybody said, just wait till he comes out and you'll know.
Oh, no. I'm here just to score some boyfriend points, not make enemies.
That baby is way too big to be a newborn. I'm sorry. Newborns cannot hold their heads up like that.
I know this was a very important opportunity, but this trip meant a lot to Mia. There will be college recruiters at other games.
He missed out on a talent scout.
Hey. Is everything okay? You know what? Actually, don't worry about it. It's all good. Hey,
Victor! Talk to him! I hate Benji's dad.
I didn't mean we can't have a conversation.
Someone else said that though.
Sending me all these mixed messages, and I'm just confused.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like Benji's always been clear about it. It's his freaking dad that's the problem.
Hey, Isabel. Oh, look at you, stunning, as always. Thanks, Miss Weston. I'm just gonna put all this stuff down.
Sorry about that.
No,
No, I think anything that reminds her of Felix is hard right now.
What do you mean? Why?
Because they broke up.
You moving is future us's problem. I want to live in the now.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, I love eating in straight restaurants. We're the cutest people here.
We're the cutest ones everywhere.
Hey,
Disagree.
Nick, this is my friend Raheem, and you must
Cuter
be
ones
Connor.
have already
So
entered.
nice to meet you. That's sick. So how long have you been out here for? Like 4 years. Okay, cool. Nice.
Oh, just because you couldn't pull it off.
I just happened to overhear you on the phone with your coach. Sounds like you skipped out on a big opportunity to be here.
Yeah.
Mia didn't understand how important that would be for you.
He didn't tell her.
Actually, I didn't tell her.
He always puts her first, which I love, but it might be a bit too much.
Just want to make sure that devotion doesn't get in the way of your future. You know, Mia wouldn't want that.
Your future is yours. Mia isn't
Mia's
guaranteed
my
to last. Not necessarily.
Everything else comes second.
I don't like that mentality.
I talked to my ex-boyfriend today, and it made me really sad. So sad that I wanted to drink, but I didn't. I came here instead. He's staying away from me right now because I asked him to. I'm not even sure if that's the right thing to do. He even suggested I go to boarding school for a fresh start.
But that's the worst idea ever.
But he also made me happier than anyone else in the world.
Aww.
He was the first person that ever made me feel safe and loved.
Oh, the first person. Not even his parents could do that.
Staying away from my favorite person. I'm not even sure it's the right thing to do.
Then stop doing it.
Wow.
The gay bravery
Oh, but
award?
Vic hasn't it?
What's so wrong about the school actually wanting to celebrate Victor's queerness?
I don't understand why you're so pressed about this. If I win an award, I want it to be for my talent, not my sexuality.
Probably because Raheem's never felt praised about that. He's always been made fun of because of his queerness.
What are you looking at?
You were looking first.
Yeah, you wish, fag. I wish? You really think that I would go for someone like you?
Did you see
Just look
his
at me
date?
and then look at yourself. Your face is so busted, your hairline's literally running away from it. And I am a Persian Clark Kent. You might be late to your micro-dick meeting.
Don't beat them up!
Is there a problem here?
Oh.
How did you come up with that on the spot?
I didn't. The second I saw those guys, I was thinking about what I was gonna say if they bothered us.
Oh.
When there are guys laughing at me, I can't just ignore them, not like you.
I can't live in the now, Lucy. I just don't understand why you have to go.
I've been sad for a really long time. I need a fresh start.
I just can't keep falling more and more in love with you until you leave me.
You want to break up?
No, not at all. But I think we have to.
Oh no! Are Lake and Felix gonna be endgame? That's my first thought.
Joking around with you and my dad today. Being with the baby. I finally have a family.
Yeah, sometimes we think we know what we want with every fiber of our being, and then life happens.
You're allowed to change your mind.
It's a hair. It's a hair.
Aww. Bye-bye Camden and Noah. Mia's swooping in with the perfect name.
You're my son, I'm your mother, and I am finally well enough that I can act like it. Tonight,
You're allowed to be looked
we're
after.
gonna have Rupert floats because you love them, and then you're gonna tell me how horrible you feel.
There's been so many nice mother-son moments this season, like with Raheem and his mother, Isabel and Victor, Pilar and Isabel as well. In fact, Pilar and Armando have had some nice moments. There's been a lot of like nice parents and their kids moments. And Veronica and Mia and Andrew and Mia's dad and Andrew. Like so many great parent moments this season, with the exception of Benji's.
Hey, what you were saying earlier about wondering if you're doing the right thing.
Give us some good advice.
Only you can answer that question, Benji. You have to do what's right for you.
Oh, whoever you are, I like you. Victor has Nick. I keep forgetting.
We kissed on the walk over here.
And we didn't see it! I hate you, Love Victor producers.
You're telling me you don't want the team to give you an award because you're tired of always being gay Victor. Well, some of us can't hide it. You say you're out and proud, but you're out and proud on your own terms. I just can't believe you're not in the mood to stand in front of our school and say, this is who I am.
I'm gonna accept the award.
Don't do it for me.
I'm not doing it for you. Doing it for me.
There was a recruiter from Northwestern at the game I missed.
Andrew.
No, don't Andrew me. Nothing is more important to me than being there for you. Your turn. What did you want to talk about?
I just wanted to thank you.
How can she
You've been
tell him
incredible
after
these
that?
last few months.
He has, but I'm worried that they're too codependent on each other now. Oh my gosh.
Lucy and I broke up.
Oh. Please just be a nice friendly moment.
I guess scary shit finds a way of making you realize what's important to you.
Oh god, Benji's gonna come, isn't he? No! No, not again! He's witnessed that twice now.
Hey, you know how you and Dad wanted me to think about boarding school?
No, Benji.
Yeah? Why?
Because I want to go.
No, you don't! It wouldn't be a penultimate episode of a show without all the drama hotting up, would it? Now I really don't know what's going to happen. I think the thing I'm most positive on is Victor and Benji will be endgame somehow. Although I don't understand the decision to make Victor and Nick so serious so close to the end of the show when Nick has zero chance of being endgame, at least in my opinion. I could be about to be proven wrong, but considering there were people warring between Vaheem and Benji, I don't think they would just diss every fan of the show and say no, Victor's ending up with someone new. So I'm confident they will end up together. I just feel like, you know, poor Nick, because this guy is very serious about Victor now and he's going to get dumped. This whole Pilar, Lake, Lucy, Felix thing, I don't know who is going to end up together. Like, I feel like I'm 50-50 now on whether Felix is going to end up with Pilar or Lake. And if you've watched all of my reactions to this show, Felix and Lake have never been my vibe. I never shipped them. Season 1 I really disliked Lake. Season 2 I agreed to like Lake, and I still like Lake now, but I've never liked Lake and Felix together. I was happy with the couples the way they were this season, and now if Lake and Felix end up together, oh, that will put a dampener on things. But I liked their scenes this episode in the friendship capacity. I like that they're still able to open up to each other about their problems and talk to each other about things, because that was something that they always did fairly well. So to see that continuing on even after they've broken up is nice to see. I just hope it doesn't, you know, lead on to them becoming a romantic thing again. And Mia and Andrew, I do like them and I love how in love with Mia he is, but there's a problem that comes in life, especially considering how young they are, where You become so infatuated with someone, your life begins to revolve around them. And I think when that starts to happen, that is not a good thing. I've been loving Andrew this season. I love how he does everything for Mia and everything, but the fact that his life completely revolves around her and he is putting future career projections and amazing things for his future aside just for her, I don't agree with stuff like that. I have a friend who's going through a similar thing like that at the moment, and I always give the advice of like, you have to think about your future. Don't just think about them all the time, because it's not guaranteed that they will last forever, whereas your future will always be yours and it will always be with you. So throwing your future away for one person is not the right thing to do. It was an interesting plot twist that Mia wants to stay with her family now after getting a taste for what life is like in Stanford, and now that the baby's come and everything, she's got attached, which is amazing development, because we all saw what Mia was like when she found out that Veronica was having the baby. She was not best pleased. So I hope next episode she can tell Andrew about that and they can come to some sort of understanding and compromise, because I feel like they definitely could make a long distance relationship work, even though it's not ideal. But at the moment, I think they're becoming too dependent, or at least definitely Andrew. His happiness is like depending on Mia at the moment, and I don't think that's healthy. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to Season 3, Episode 7 of Love, Victor. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Love, Victor, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for Episode 8. Bye!